with us already being in February, I am a little late making predictions for Star Wars this year, but nonetheless, I think we're going to have an interesting year. And here are 6 of my bold predictions for Star Wars in 2024. Now, with the last season of The Bad Batch airing later this month and carrying into May, it would make sense to me that Lucasfilm will announce their next big animated series going into development, and I believe that that series will revolve around Luke's Jedi Academy. There's so much possibility to explore, and it's something that the fans of all eras want to see. The young adventures of Ben Solo, Luke at the prime of his Jedi powers, and seeing just how close we got to the restoration of the Jedi Order would be great to see. Now, I don't believe that's going to be the only animated show announced this year, and that brings me to my next prediction, a Star Wars What If show. Again, a lot of rumours around this one. Whilst personally I could take or leave this particular type of show, it makes sense that Lucasfilm would want to give the fans a glimpse at alternative events. Several short animated episodes depicting things like, what if Anakin didn't fall to the dark side? Or what if Porkins survived? That'd be a fantastic little series to entertain fans, and this would likely be the next animated show to debut, possibly in mid-2025. The Jedi series of games have been a hit so far. Jedi Survivor debuted last year and was a smash hit. It was a very fun game that gave us some direct ties into the High Republic for the very first time, and we know that there is going to be a third game developed, and I expect us to learn a lot more about that game this year, including the title, the release date, and the possible story for Cal Kestis' next adventure. Now, we know that the new Jedi Order film is currently being written, or has been cancelled depending on which news outlet you believe, but it's rumoured to begin filming later this year, and focuses around the return of Rey and her efforts to rebuild the Jedi Order. My belief is that once filming begins, we will learn that Lucasfilm intends to develop it into a new trilogy, and this film will be the first instalment. We might get a few more tidbits of detail, including when the films are going to release, who might be developing them, and who will be directing them. Last year we saw the first trailer for an exciting new game, Star Wars Outlaws, which is going to be an open world game developed by Ubisoft, and it does genuinely look quite interesting. I mean, who doesn't want their own commando droid in a trench coat causing mayhem? Now, there's been no official release date for the game as of yet. The trailer informed us that it would be released in 2024, but a recently deleted section of a blog from Disney slated it for late 2024. Now, as is with a lot of AAA video games, I predict that this game is going to be delayed. It seems like this is par for the course at the moment, with many big titles getting pushed back due to development issues, including Star Wars Hunters. Therefore, it wouldn't be too far of a stretch to predict that we won't be getting Outlaws in 2024 after all. Now, Kathleen Kennedy has been the spearhead for Lucasfilm since it was purchased by Disney in 2012. She's been a producer under George Lucas since the late 1980s and is without doubt the most influential person in the company at this moment. However, 70 years old, I believe that Kennedy is going to announce her departure from Lucasfilm at some point this year. No doubt news that will elicit a strong response from the fan base. Now, love her or hate her, there's no doubt that she's made Star Wars into a financial juggernaut over the last decade, and has made Disney billions in profit, and has given us a ton of content for better or worse. But by the end of the year, I believe that she will be gone, and in her place will be Kevin Feige, who will be ready for the next era of Star Wars in 2025. Hope you enjoyed this little prediction video. If you did, let me know in the comments. Let me know some of your predictions for what's coming up for Star Wars this year. In the meantime, thank you for watching. If you haven't, please do consider subscribing, and I will see you for the next video.